Hey, hot stuff. Yeah, we're on a 10. Can I grab my usual and a small basket of fries, please? You already got these ready? I see I've become predictable. Oh my god, and the sides of ranch and buffalo sauce. You know me too well. Thank you. So, how's the crowd treating you tonight? Good. I'm glad to hear it. You deserve all the tips. No, I mean that, too. Monetary tips and, otherwise. Yeah. Maybe I'm laying it on a bit thick, but I blame you. You give me food? Instant attraction. It's just biology, really. Hunter-gatherer instincts and whatnot.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but your singing was fantastic. I miss your voice already.
Oh, hello. Yeah, thank you so much. The band is really in sync tonight. We'll be back on shortly. Just a quick break. Okay, thanks, hot stuff. I'll be right here when you get back, unless you're gone for more than 7 minutes.
So, can I buy you something a little stronger?
Oh, no, but thank you. I don't usually drink until the gig is over. Dries out the old pipes.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be dry for long. Not looking like that.
Excuse me? I was talking about my voice.
Oh, I know you were. Come on. Let me get you a shot, eh? You know, loosen you up. In one way, anyway. Other loosening can happen much later. Come on. Don't be a spoil sport.
I'm not a spoil sport. I'm a professional. And you're drunk. Besides, I'm only on a break anyway, and I'll kindly ask you once to remove your hand from my shoulder, sir.
Don't worry. I just had to push his hair back. You know, let your dress have its full effect.
And now your hand has moved to my waist. What part of remove your hand came off to you as an invitation?
But I took my hand off your shoulder.
And immediately put it somewhere else on my body without permission. Remove your hand, please, before I remove it for you. And yes, that is a threat.
Oh, come on. The way you look in this dress is a standing invitation. Besides, I paid the cover charge.
Give me strength.
Are you really gonna deny a paying customer?
I and my band are musicians. My job is to look good for the show. That notwithstanding, no one's clothes are an invitation. Ever. For a supposedly grown-ass adult, you've got a lot to learn about consent, buddy.
Your mouth is saying no, but those flushed cheeks are saying yes.
I will say this one more time. And if you don't comply, I guarantee you won't like what happens next. Remove your hands.
I like you all feisty.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, what the fuck? You broke my nose, bitch!
You're lucky that's all I broke, asshole. Don't touch people without their permission.
Okay, pal, let's go.
Hey, I didn't do anything. She hit me. That's assault.
We all saw what happened, genius. Your hands were on her long before her hands were on you. Get out, right now, or we call the cops, and that's not gonna go your way, I promise you that.
Ugh. You'll be here for my fucking lawyers.
Yeah. Have fun in the ER, douchebag. Make sure you tell him I sent you.
That's enough. Come on, out. Don't come back.
What the hell happened, Slugger? You okay?
Hey, Tony. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
I come out of the bathroom just in time for that haymaker. Great form, by the way. Knocked him flat on his ass.
Yeah, thanks. That actually means a lot from you.
Come on, let me see them mitts.
Oh, sure.
Thanks. Make a fist and then open your fingers a couple of times, yeah?
All right, folks. Impromptu show's over. The actual show, the one you paid for, will get started again soon. Thank you.
Alright. I don't think you broke anything, but you should probably ice them just to be safe. And you're gonna want to clean up your knuckles. Those rings did not do you any favors, Slugger.
Well, when I accessorized this afternoon, I wasn't planning on throwing hands. Worth it, though. They didn't do his fucking face any favors either. Thanks for the once-over, Tony. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Hey, pal.
Hey, hot stuff.
Yeah. She flattened him. Clean 1-2 if I do say so myself. Bet. Yeah, I'll let him know.
But... And he's gone. No, please. Please don't apologize. You're working, and that escalated quickly. It's not your job to protect me. Besides, I had it covered. I appreciate it, though. Yeah, no kidding. What a jackass. I've seen toddlers at a petting zoo show more restraint. Would you please toss me a few bev naps? Thanks. Oh, yeah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Just gonna clean up my knuckles. Not used to throwing those punches without the gloves and the wraps. Well, thank you. I'm glad I made it look good. It was satisfying as hell. Made every penny of those boxing lessons Tony talked me into worth it. The shaking. Just adrenaline. Honest. Not to worry. Yeah, you're right. They're looking a little puffy. When you get a chance, can you please pass me some ice and a towel? And I think I will take that shot after all. Jameson, double, neat, on my tab. Which first? Booze. Definitely booze. I should say ice, but... Yeah, no chaser. You already know. Oh, thanks. I'd love it if you joined me for the shot. Wait. No. You don't have to pay for it. Okay. Well then, please thank the house for me. For the bev naps, the booze, everything. What are we drinking to? How about consent? Yeah? Here's to gloriously mandatory, beautiful goddamn consent. Cheers.
Hey, we were all out back. Tony told us what happened. Are you okay?
Tony works fast. I'm fine. Thanks, Jessie. Just another Thursday, am I right? We're back in 2?
Yeah, we are, but why don't you let us do an instrumental set so you can take a minute?
Are you sure? I really don't need my fists to sing.
No, but from what I hear, you just had somebody invade your space. Sure, you nearly knocked him out while wearing stilettos and an evening gown. Badass, by the way. But remember that something happened that made you angry enough to do that. You've earned at least an extra 15.
But
Yeah, exactly. Like they said, the crowd isn't going anywhere. Plus, the band can keep the show going for a bit on its own. I don't know if you've heard, but we're very good. Take a minute, ice your hands, take an ibuprofen or 3, and jump back in when you're ready. That goes for me too, Slugger. Remind me not to piss you off.
okay. If you're sure. Thanks, Jess. Thank the boys for me too, would you? Thank you. Oh, yeah? You're taking your 15 now, hot stuff? Yeah, sure. I'll step out back with you. Yeah, you can take my hand. Gently, if you please. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Pardon me. Oh, thanks. I didn't realize how much I needed that fresh air. Thanks, hot stuff. You brought those out in your apron? Wasn't that cold down, you know? Well, I'm glad your jeans blocked most of it. Can't go wrong with Levi's. Okay. I won't fight you. I promise. I am not dangerous. Fine, yes. That 1-2 punch was evidence to the contrary, but you're not that person. You wouldn't give me any reason to knock your block off, as you so eloquently put it. Yeah, sure. You can hold my hands. Thanks for asking. Oh, well, that's not fun. You're right. It'll numb. It'll probably bruise, too. But that's fine. Battle scars. I'm just at home this weekend, so it doesn't matter. Thanks. Have I ever told you that you have really pretty eyes? They're harder to see in the bar, but out here, under the backdoor utility light, I can really see them, and they're breathtaking. You have a question? Yeah, sure. What's up? Why aren't we dating? Well, that's rather direct, isn't it? No, don't apologize. Direct is good. I like people who don't waste my time. Well, I guess it's at least partially because in the almost year we've known each other, neither of us ever decided to actually ask the other out. Oh, we've both had plenty of chances, I'll grant you that. And we both chickened out every time. You know, I half expected you to ask last week when I went home with you, but I was a bit too wasted to realize that A, you weren't asking because I was wasted. Invalidates the answer. And B, I was going home with you because I couldn't remember my own address or where I put my stupid ID. When I woke up, you on the couch and me half dead on your bed, I didn't feel very, confident. My head was pounding. I looked like hell. I was still in my gown. Thanks for taking my shoes off, by the way. Disheveled as I was, combined with the absolute fool I had made of myself the night before, let's just say I didn't feel like I was making you a particularly good offer. That's very kind. You are lying to my face, saying I looked anything resembling human, given that my mascara was moonlighting as blush, but I appreciate the sentiment anyway. What would I say if you did ask me out? You're gonna do this while I can't run away, huh? You are holding ice on both of my hands. I'm kind of a hostage here if you think about it. I know you're serious. You're also a sneaky opportunist, aren't you? Sorry, I deflect with humor. I'm sure you hadn't noticed. So, I would say, kiss me already, you big goofball. Oh no, my first aid. You'll be my first aid. Okay, then get in here. Yeah, you can hold me. Oh, Jesus, your hands are cold. Oh. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, but still, backless stress. We'll warm each other up. Can I touch your neck? Okay, good. See? Fucking cold. Sorry. You know I still have to go do the last couple of sets, right? And you still have to close. So maybe the icy hands are a good thing for maintaining our employment. I mean... Oh, really? I guess I'll just need some caffeine then. Crack open a Red Bull and give me wings, baby. Okay. Really, though, I have to go back in. But, thank you. For making my night. You turned it around. I'm so stupidly happy right now. And my hands do feel better. Oh? Was it the punches or the kisses that made your night too? Oh, I've got those on tap.
Hey. Oh, for the love of God, finally! Deadass, I've been waiting months for you two idiots to figure this out.
Yeah, bro?
Yeah. Anyway, they're about done with the instrumental set out there, and Jessie sent me to come get you.
Thanks, Tony. We'll be right in. So, do I still call you hot stuff, or... Okay. We'll figure it out later. Lipstick check? Yes. Thank God for lip stain. Okay. Back to it.
Thank you so much, folks. Let's hear it for all the wonderful musicians on stage. Speaking of wonderful musicians, you know her, you love her. Please welcome back to our stage our talented vocalist this evening.
Thank you. Thank you, Jessie. If you're all okay with it, I'd like to mix up the set list just a bit and start with the Van Heusen. Okay, great. Thank you. I'll give everybody a second to swap out your lead sheets. While the band is getting settled, I just want to address something a little more serious, just this one time. We're all out here this evening to have a good time, right? Yeah, well, part of making sure everyone is having a good time is making sure that at all times, everybody you are interacting with is on board with anything happening. Make sure that you are getting enthusiastic consent from the other party or parties before doing anything you may wish to do, and require the same for anyone interacting with you. Everyone has the right to say no and walk away. Guys, gals, anyone in between. And friends, if anyone is ever making you feel unsafe, or if you see someone else being made to feel unsafe, don't hesitate to speak up. That goes for anywhere you may walk in life, and in this establishment, I can confidently say the staff is here for you. If you need some muscle, our amazing security staff are happy to help. And remember that you can always go to the bar and order an angel shot if you need a more subtle solution, okay? Okay, great. Well, with one of the bare minimum terms of decent human engagement reestablished, let's have some fun tonight. As always, please take care of the lovely staff serving you, especially that very cute bartender there in the back. All right. Ready, Jess? Boys? Okay, great. All right. Most of you probably know this tune. The best-known version was released in 1960, sung by a Mr. Dean Martin, and it feels rather appropriate for me this evening. Hope you enjoy. How lucky can one gal be? I kissed him and he kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged him and he hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I've sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a